Rebecca. How are you? How's it going? So welcome everyone. Please excuse the background noise that we don't normally have. I do have the washer going, so I have clean clothes to wear to Memphis. That's always a good thing. I think it should be just about done. It just took off, so hopefully it'll be done and I won't have to talk over it. Hi, Jill. I'm doing well, Rebecca. Thank you. I am getting ready for my trip, so I am taking some stitching with me because it's the easiest thing to take, and I can do it on the plane, I can do it in the airport, all of that kind of stuff. So I am day 3 bobbinating. I don't know what the word is, but I'm putting my yarn on, or my thread on my little bobbins, so that I can take it with me. So this is the box that I'm taking. I'll talk more about how I'm doing everything in a floss tube video. I am going to start doing floss tube because I have been bitten by the stitching bug, and it's like Texas sized mosquito, and I'm just itching to do it. So I'm going to finish this, and then hopefully we will have time for some crocheting tonight. I am still on row 3 of my blanket because I have not touched it since last Wednesday. So, yeah. It's doing better, Rebecca. If I crochet for too long, my shoulder starts freezing up and it starts hurting pretty badly. And it's just a repetitive motion thing that I have to watch out for. Hey, Shawana, how you doing, girl? So yeah, so I'm just going to be doing this for now and try to get all of this ready to travel. And then I will crochet later on if we have time. But yeah, so again, welcome. Hello, everyone. I'm glad that you're good, Shawana. So let's start with some retreat news. So we have secured the building. They accepted our deposit. They accepted our lease, and we are on the schedule. So that is all good to go. Jennifer Roberts, hopefully she'll be able to come in, but she is going to be, she's graciously offered to help me get some sponsorships and some things like that, things to go in our swag bags, all of that kind of stuff. So we had a chat last night and we talked about how we want to do things and all that. So I want to send a big thank you to her. And kind of go from there. Yeah, Rebecca, I've basically just been cross-stitching. I haven't touched the diamond painting. I did it on Saturday in the Hooters and Heifers party over on Rebecca Crafting Journeys channel. And that was the first time I had touched that diamond painting, or any diamond painting really, since the DP-a-thon. So I'm just still really burned out on it and need a break. And stitching has kind of become my new obsession for now. I'll go back to the diamond painting. It's just going to take me a little while. I already have an ecru, so we don't need to bobbin that one. So I have been working on this week. I'll kind of give you a little update. Let me move this over here. Most of what I've been working on is my Letters to Hogwarts Sal, or Stitch Along is what it's called. So you can see here, maybe. So that's what I've gotten done. I have only gotten to stitch one day this week, And that was on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. And I got all of this blue done in one sitting. It took me about 3 hours. So I'm not a very fast stitcher, but I'm also a new stitcher. So actually, no, this is the wall. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to do that. And like I said, this week it's mostly just getting ready to go to Memphis, which we fly out at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And we are going to go, they didn't actually plan anything for tomorrow. So tomorrow they basically have blocked out as a travel day. And so what we're going to do is we're getting there. I think our flight lands at 11:45. And we don't have anything really planned until dinner. And we'll go out as a committee and eat dinner. So Nicole, who is my best friend, she's also the event chair. We are going to go, and whoever else wants to go, to the excuse me. We're going to go to the American Civil Rights Museum. It's just down the road from where we are. We're staying at the Peabody, which I've talked about before, and you guys will see some video while I'm there. But it's literally like less than a mile down the road. And so we're going to go take that in. It is at the Lorraine Hotel, motel, which is where Martin Luther King Jr. was shot. And they also, I've been told, have the bus that Rosa Parks was on when she refused to give up her seat. So we're going to take that in. If they'll let me film, I will film some of that. I don't know if they will let me or not. But that is the plan. If not, maybe I can get some pictures or something for you guys. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. No problem, Rebecca. Do your thing. Hey, Mayhem. Y'all still be careful. It's no rush to be here. So yeah, so we're going to do that tomorrow afternoon instead of sitting in the hotel for several hours. We're going to go ahead and go take in some of the sights and do some of the things. And I figured that was a really cool thing to go and do. We thought about going to Graceland, but Graceland is pretty far out from where we're going to be because we're in the middle of downtown. And Graceland is out on the outer parts of the city, from what I can tell. So we've decided not to do that and to go to the American Civil Rights Museum instead. So yeah, so that's the plan there. Trying to think if I have anything else to tell you guys. I think that's about it. It's been, we had Nana's funeral on Friday. And so that was a drive. It was a 5-hour drive there. And so I got up on Friday morning and drove in because I had to work on Thursday. And we made it there and safe and got everything taken care of. And we came home on Saturday. So I got home on Saturday. I took a nap before we did the live. And that was a riot. I love the Hooters and Heifers parties. They're always so much fun. So, yeah. So that was what had happened there. And like I said, this weekend we will be in Memphis. Or I will be in Memphis. And they're probably going to try to feed us Memphis barbecue. And if you're a Texas girl, Memphis barbecue just doesn't measure up. So what we've decided is we don't like the Memphis barbecue because it's too sweet. So Texas barbecue is much more smoky. We like to smoke it, for several hours, and things like that. So it's got a much more smoky flavor. But the barbecue sauces that they use there are very, very sweet. So that's what we've decided. Anyhow, what's been going on with you guys? I don't have a lot of talking points this week. I only had 3 days at work, so it's pretty much been head down, try to get everything done. I did manage to finish a little bit early today, so I left an hour early to come home. I'm already pretty much packed except for what's in the washing machine now. And it sounds like the washer is done, so that'll go in the dryer as soon as we're finished here. My dinner is on its way. And yeah, we're probably going to bed early and hope the traffic's not too bad in the morning, because we're going to be right there in 8 o'clock rush hour traffic. Yeah, take my own barbecue sauce. You know, that's the thing, is we really don't use much barbecue sauce here. Like, I mean, we put it on like while it's cooking. But it's not like a lot of barbecue sauce. You know what I mean? Like when you do pulled pork or something like that, we have a lot, but not everything is drenched in sauce. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Maybe it'll be better this year. We shall see. But hopefully when we go out on Friday, we're going to go to Beale Street, which is their like historic district. It's where all of the studios that had, you know, Johnny Cash and, you know, all of those people that recorded in Memphis that are from that area. All those historic music studios are all down there. They have tourist shops, and then they have a lot of like bars and eateries and things that have live music. And one thing I will say about Memphis, I do like the music. I really do. So Memphis Blues, I like the sound. So hopefully we'll be able to hear some live music while we're out. Love the actual smoky barbecue meat. I don't use a lot of sauce either. The meat is what makes it delicious. Exactly. It's the way you cook it, how tender it is, all of that kind of stuff. Can you guys tell I'm hungry? I'm a little bit hungry, just saying. So I haven't actually watched television this week. I did start on Netflix. There's a series called Virgin River, and I did start it. I think I got about 3 or 4 episodes in, and I can't remember if I've talked about this or not, but I was really enjoying it. So that's one of those I think I'll go back to. I need to finish The Crown season 3. I absolutely love that show. And I need to finish Anne with an E. I only watched 1 episode, I think, of Anne with an E. So the entire rest of the season there. But basically, from this weekend on, I have something every weekend, just like I did back in October, all the way through the beginning of April. So it's going to be another uphill kind of slog socially, to go and get everything and make sure that I'm everywhere that I'm supposed to be. We have, this weekend is Memphis. Next weekend, Zoe has her winter guard competition. The weekend after that is Irish Fest. So that's a lot of fun. That's 3 days long. So Friday night, Saturday, and all day on Sunday. And then the next weekend, Lexi's getting married, so we'll have a wedding. The weekend after that is the Sherman Scottish Festival, so some more men in kilts, because you can never get too many of those. And then Zoe has another competition, and then we have San Antonio Highland Games. And when I go in April, I will be about 30 minutes away from our retreat venue. So I've been told by Miss Doris, who is the lady that owns that venue that we got, that as long as there's not a group there, that we can pop in anytime and they'll give us a tour of the venue. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. There's not a group there on the schedule right now. But that is a full month out, so sometimes you never know. It is a lot of fun, Shawana. It's also a lot of going, and, the house kind of gets a little messy. It's really messy right now. Yes, men in kilts. You know how I feel about men in kilts. Lots and lots of men in kilts even. And I think one of the cool things is I know they did it a few years ago, is when we go to San Antonio, you guys have heard about the famous San Antonio River Walk and how all of the, they have the boats and you can get on the boat and they take you around. It's about an hour-long ride. I've done it before, down the whole river, and you get to see all the historic places and things from the water. A couple years ago, they do what's called, on Friday nights, when you go to the Scottish festivals, they do what's called the Calling of the Clans. And it's a kind of tradition that harkens back to the old days when all the clans lived in the Highlands of Scotland, and they would come for miles and miles around. And they would get there. Each clan kind of has its war cry or its motto, something that they say. And so they would get there and they would announce themselves, Clan Buchanan, da-da-da-da, Claire Ennis, kind of a thing. And so we do that a lot of times at these Highland games, these Scottish games, like I said, as a kind of a callback to old times. But in San Antonio, they take us on the boats on the river walk. So one boat will have a band in it, a pipe band, playing bagpipes, going down the river in San Antonio. And if you guys have never been there, there's buildings on both sides of the river all the way down. So you can imagine the echo of the bagpipes going down the river. There's all these like outdoor cafes and, places that you can eat, bars, restaurants, shops, all of that kind of stuff all the way down the river walk. Shawana, thank you. I can't wait to see everybody. I think it's going to be a really good time. I think we're all going to have a lot of fun. So, there's planning, there's background planning happening right now. Lots of background planning. And I'll be able to focus a little more once I get past VLC. I'll be able to focus and kind of get some things done. I've got a calendar of things I need to get done every month. Right now, I'm working on t-shirt designs. I've gotten some, Brian asked me last week about stickers to sell for St. Jude this year. And I gave it a little bit of thought, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. A lot of you guys don't even know what I'm talking about when I say stickers. So, I thought, a lot of people probably won't have them. They'll probably enjoy getting some. So there are some that I'm going to retire. Some designs are going to be retired, and there's going to be some new designs. So I took what you guys said last week on board and started creating some new designs for some stickers. So we do have a gnome sticker. There is a frog for Rachel Ray. There's a heifer for me, because you got to have a heifer. There's a squirrel for Vibe Tribe. I'm trying to think what else. I think I did about 3 or 4 of them last week. So again, if you have any ideas, if you have a saying that you really like, I know I've got to do a gnat for Mayhem. She wants one that says memory of a gnat. So I have that one on the list. I just haven't got to it yet. If you have a saying that you want, or if you have a certain request or anything like that, please feel free to message me. And if I'm not sure about it, I will kind of talk to you and get some more information on it. And we will go from there. But yeah, those should come out. We're looking at probably March to launch fundraising. So be prepared for that. All proceeds, everything, 100% goes to St. Jude when I do those. So Let me get a drink real quick. We're almost done. We've only got 4 left, and then I'll crochet. I do have some thank yous that I need to send out. So I need to send out a thank you to Rachel Ray. She said some very kind things in one of her videos. I'm finally catching up on whip and chat videos for right now. And some of the other videos, I've been trying to do better about commenting when I watch your videos. Excuse me. So if I haven't commented, that doesn't mean I haven't seen it. It just means I forgot to comment, and because I listen to them at work a lot of the times. And so if I'm doing other things and just listening, sometimes I forget to stop and make a comment. I always hit the like button though. I go in, I always hit the like button. So yeah, so been doing that. And she just said some very kind things in one of her videos about a week ago or so, and I wanted to make sure to send her a thank you for that. I do believe we all need to work on speaking more kindly to each other. I've been watching some floss tubes, and the floss tube community has lost one of their larger creators. Back at the end of January, she lost her battle with cancer, and it's really affected the community. And I was watching a lady, and her name escapes me right now, so I apologize. But she basically said, everybody knew that she was battling cancer, but I guess they didn't realize how bad that she was doing at the end. And so it kind of came as a surprise and a shock to some people. And one of the things that she said that really struck a chord with me was, just because we're on YouTube and you see us and we're here and we might be bubbly or we might be having, perfectly fine conversation, anything like that. And it goes for the viewers as well, is don't assume everybody's okay just because they sound okay. And I thought, that's something this community is usually pretty good about, is checking in on each other. But yeah, that one really struck a chord. So maybe that's our thought of the week, is don't assume people are okay. Check on your friends, check on people that you haven't seen in a while, and just, maybe lend an ear, lend a shoulder, things like that. But yeah, I thought that was it. Like I said, that one struck me. So, okay. So we are at 7:20-ish, 7:23. So we're going to do, news from the tube first today. So I know there's several of you that are watching. I usually have at least a few minutes to go in and gather some news this week, but I have not done that this week. So I'm going to kind of rely on you guys to help me out with this part. So news from the tube, if you know of someone that is celebrating something, or if someone is doing a collaboration or anything like that, please feel free to type it in and let me know. So I think that Mindy at Mindy's Diamond Moment and Maritza over at Kiss My Crafts are still doing their Hannah Lynn Diamond Paint Along. So if you would like to join them for that, I'm sure they would welcome you. I think the idea is to have a Hannah Lynn painting to diamond paint along with them. I'm not sure when that is ending. You would have to ask one of them when that's ending, but that's up to you. And then Rachel Ray, starting at the beginning of March, I believe, is going to be doing, someone help me out with the name. It's a Jesus painting from Diamond Art Club, and I cannot remember the name of it. Jesus' Blessing, I think is what it is. So she's going to be working on that one, and she is welcoming anyone that wants to diamond paint along with her to do that. And like I said, I believe that starts at the beginning of April. I'm trying to think. I know there's a new Facebook group for Rebecca and Mayhem and Crashly, I believe, have started a new Facebook. Mayhem, can you link your Facebook group? Jessie from Mislaid Pages became an official business. Yes, she did. I was talking to her yesterday. She did a FlossTube premiere, and we got to chat quite a bit. And so she did say that. Her Etsy store is also Mislaid Pages on Etsy. And so you can go and check her out there. Two more. Here we go. We're getting there. Guys, I literally have been doing this. This is the third evening that I've been bobbining things. Trying to think. Someone hit Wolfpack hit 3,000 subscribers. So congratulations to Wolfpack. Rachel has a birthday Saturday, I believe. Rachel Ray. I think it's Saturday. Don't quote me on that. I don't even know what day of the week or what day of the month Saturday is right now. So I think it's Saturday, though. So early happy birthday, no matter what day it is. And anybody else have any news that they know of from people that you watch by any chance? Going once, going twice, and gone. Okay. So this next part, looks like we've got several lurkers, which is fine. Hello, lurkers. Lurk and work, do your thing. Thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and do our Wednesday wins. Who would like to start? Wednesday wins. Because I always start, so I feel like I should give someone else a chance to go. Anybody? Okay, it's real quiet today. So I went and got my nails done yesterday. That was a win for this week. So I don't usually get them quite this long, but I kind of did an adventure. They're coffin shaped, which I kind of like. It's something different. I haven't tried that before. So I've got 2 dark grays, a light gray, black, and a really pretty, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, silver, iridescent silver glitter on that nail. So I really appreciate that. It's nice every once in a while to just go and kind of get pampered a little bit. So I've gotten my hair cut. I've gotten my nails done. I'm ready to go. Oh, I even got a new clothes. I got a new sweater, and I got it on clearance. So that was a good thing as well. I did get safely to and from this last weekend. All my work at work is finished. So I got everything there caught up that needed to be caught up. So that's also a win. I was kind of worried about that. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Because, you know, when you have 5 days usually, and then you go down to 3, you got to make sure to get everything done before you leave, or at least that's what I prefer to do. Before I leave, so that my coworkers can easily pick up Slack where they need to, or answer questions and things like that while I'm gone. There is the new Facebook group. If you would like to go over and join that, I believe it is for, and Mayhem, correct me if I'm wrong, all crafts. It's just a general craft page. I think there's going to be some different things happening there. So, oh, thank you, Rebecca. Lily's phone got semi-fixed. Yeah, I know Mayhem had to go to the Verizon store with her daughter Lily because Lily's phone broke. Mayhem's phone has officially been declared possessed, which I've been saying for forever, by the way. Now, if we could only get her better internet, she would be golden. New phone and better internet. So, yeah. Like I said, there's not been a whole lot going on this week. I know that a lot of people are doing whip and chats and things like that. I honestly just haven't had the time. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's like you can't fill every hour of every day with a task. Like, I personally have to have some downtime. I think everybody needs and deserves downtime. So I cannot fill my entire every day, all day long with something to do. Some days I want to come home and I just want to read a book and have cereal for dinner because I can. All right, guys, there we go. That is perfect. So this is a picture of what this is going to be. It's the Harry Potter Hogwarts Hufflepuff. That's the word I was looking for. Or Hufflepufflepuffle, as Mayhem says, with his little scarf on. So that's what I'm going to be working on while I'm in Memphis. And to make sure that my good scissors don't get confiscated on the plane, I went to Dollar Tree, bought one of these little manicure sets, and it has in here a pair of cuticle scissors and a pair of toenail clippers, or fingernail clippers, I guess is technically what they are. So that's what I'm going to take with me to Memphis. Oh, won't let me do that. Okay. So we're just going to put those in there so that everything is in one place. And then if I have to throw them away, it was $1 and I can't get too terribly upset about it. Right? That's the idea. Huffle, huffle, luffle. That's what it is. Yeah, Mayhem does need some holy water. Absolutely. She needs some holy water. Y'all need to pray for that girl's phone. It does all kinds of things it's not supposed to. When it starts getting up and walking away, though, I'm out. Just letting you know right now, Mayhem. I love you, but at that point, count me out. So thank you guys for bearing with me on that. So here is my blanket, or at least the part of it that I have gotten finished. So as I said, I'm still on row 3. So here's the end of it. This is a lavender that is much darker in person than it is showing on the camera. And then we've got our teal, which is my favorite color in this blanket. Honestly, so gorgeous. The black and this is also much darker in person. This is more like a deep royal than it's showing up. So going on down, and I am over here somewhere. There it is. So let me flip this around and get started. Yes, I knew I was forgetting something. Crafting Journey with Rebecca and GB Maltese are doing a collaboration along with Treasure Studios Arts, and I believe that's going through the end of the month. I know you can't make sure, or you can't correct me if that's incorrect, but let's see, which way am I going? It's always good to know, right? So we're going up the blanket instead of down the blanket. And then Rebecca's Wednesday win is, Crafting Journey's Wednesday win is that she did complete the 7-day challenge for posting videos, which I looked at that and I was like, no, I'm going to pass. I enjoy being here with you guys and talking with you guys live, but I don't think I could do that for 7 days or film a video or, different things like that. I really don't think I could do it for a full 7 days. So, I've been looking, I'm going to change subjects now. I have been looking for books to read. So, or at least to listen to. I did find, I thought it was interesting that you mentioned the Lock and Key earlier, Rebecca, because I was on Amazon earlier today. I have a Kindle Unlimited, and I was on Amazon and I was looking, and they have the Lock and Key series of books, and it looked like there were quite a few of them. Now, I didn't really want to see it or, read it just because of the description. My internet, I would love to, but my internet would be laughing hysterically. Like, you want to do what? Yeah, it would. It would just quit at that point and be like, listen, lady, it's not happening. I don't know why you keep trying. 7 days in a row? You want me to work 7 days in a row? Really? Call the union. Yeah. No, ma'am, I don't think that would work. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. I'm going to move the camera. Bear with me. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. It's always difficult to figure out where on the desk I'm going to be. So my little niece Amelia is 5 months old. She got her jabs yesterday, and she's been pretty grizzly since then. I'm glad that it was not me that had to do that. But my sister had to take her. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, y'all, this lamp is really working for the stitching, and it's really working for the lighting situation. So I am very happy with it. I hope that it does help you guys see what I'm doing. I know it doesn't help when I'm doing it on black. There's not anything I can do about that, to be honest. But, yep. Hey, Jennifer, welcome. Did you go have dinner? Or no, it's probably too late for dinner over there, isn't it? She is. She's very cute, but she had to have her jabs. Everybody's got to have their jab. Well, everybody should have their jabs, but that's my opinion, and I won't say anymore. So yeah, I'm going to get on this airplane tomorrow. Try not to be paranoid that I'm going to get sick. Because although I checked in today. So last week, or last year when we flew, I was literally, so with Southwest, they don't assign seats. And if you've ever flown Southwest, you know that. And last year, I was literally on the computer. I had you sign in with your little number, and then you put your name in there, and then you just hit the check-in button. It tells you what plane you're on, all of that kind of stuff, like what type of plane you're on, all that kind of stuff to make sure that it is correct. And then you check in, and it gives you a boarding number, like a boarding list, what number you're going to be in that order. So they have A group, which nowadays is mostly business class. So the people that fly frequently and things like that, they kind of get preferred boarding. So that's pretty much the A group. Last year I was there as soon as that clock ticked over to the exact minute, because you can only check in 24 hours ahead of time. Soon as that clock clicked in, I hit check in, and I was in the C group, and I was like C20. Okay. We get on that plane and it is completely full, like completely full. I hate flights like that. I don't know. I mean, I know why they do it. Still really annoying. And so today I thought, okay, fingers crossed. We're taking the 10 o'clock flight, right? Fingers crossed that this flight won't be just wall-to-wall people and just completely packed. And I'll actually have room to cross-stitch. That would be great. And so I get on there and I'm there like 3 minutes early and I get all my stuff in and I hit that button. I'm B10 or no, I'm B1. And then I called Nicole to see if she had checked in. She's like, no, I haven't checked in yet. So I checked her and she's B10. So fingers crossed that this flight won't be completely full. Maybe I won't have a neighbor. Last year, we were literally so far back in the boarding. We were at the very back of the plane, like not the last seat right across from the bathroom, but the one right in front of it. You guys, it was so miserable. And you're sitting there and you're kind of like, you can't move except to do this. So we had originally planned on driving this year because it's only 6 hours to Memphis, which for some of you sounds like a really long time, but for us down here is really not. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just drive. I'm way more comfortable in my car than on a plane that you're packed in. And we could have done that, but they said, no, let us fly you. It'll be easier. Well, coming home, I'm sorry, I'm complaining, aren't I? I don't mean to complain. I'm trying to laugh about it. Coming home, they're flying us out of Memphis to Tampa, Florida, where we have a 3-hour layover. And then they're flying us from Tampa to Dallas. I literally could drive in the time it's going to take us to fly home. So I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. We're going to be fine. So I'll let you know how the flight goes because y'all cross your fingers, cross your toes, all the crosses that you can do, that it's a good, comfortable flight tomorrow because I hate flying when it's not. And I love flying otherwise. Yeah, Tampa. Like, we're not even going west. Like, it would make more sense to go to, Kansas or something than it does to go to Florida and then come back across. It didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. So, yeah. But it is what it is, and I didn't pay for the flight, so I guess I can't complain too terribly much. So, J-Rob, I know that you have a headache, and I really hope that it goes away soon. Thank you so much for coming in. Do you have a Wednesday win to share with everybody? I did say thank you at the beginning of the video for offering to help with the retreat. Does it have to be a win on Wednesday or the whole week? Just anything that happened this last week that you are thankful for, that you were blessed, that something great happened. That's all it is. It's about celebrating your blessings, remembering to be grateful, celebrating each other, all of that kind of stuff. So just anything that happened this last week that you are excited about. And it could be something as simple like my Wednesday win this week was that I went and got my nails done. So it can be anything. Creative Mayhem went to IKEA this weekend and had dinner with the hubby at Olive Garden. Ooh. You're getting swank up there. Took you to IKEA. He took you to IKEA? That's like a whole day adventure. I love IKEA, y'all. Like, I really love IKEA. It's probably a really good thing that I have to drive an hour to get to the nearest IKEA, because otherwise I would probably be there an awful lot. In fact, I know I would be. I used to work when I first moved to Dallas. I worked about 3 miles down the road from the IKEA. And I would go to their little cafe for lunch sometimes and go in and walk around and see all the things. So yeah, it's a good thing I don't live closer. Ooh, Jen didn't have to cook for the last 2 nights in a row. Very nice. That is definitely a Wednesday win. I mean, honestly, Jen, as long as you're not throwing potatoes at people, it's always a Wednesday win. You've never been Mayhem, so that was your first trip to IKEA. Yeah, I love IKEA. There's so much to see. Like, you can't do it all in one go. I'm trying to make my fingers work here. Sorry, guys. I did. I went there. You know I love you. Every day I'm not throwing potatoes at people is a good day. So yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, I got another Wednesday win. I got my first pair of booties. I'm real hesitant when it comes to like fashion things that come out. And I looked last year for some booties because I do like the way that they look. And I couldn't find any that didn't have like a 2 or 3 inch heel on them. And you guys, my knees do not do heels anymore. My ankles don't want to support me in heels anymore. So I pretty much don't wear them. I pretty much wear flat-soled shoes and boots. The highest heel that I wear is on my cowboy boots. And it's a 2 inch wooden heel, standard cowboy boot heel. So that's the biggest heels that I own. And the way that that a boot is shaped is different than actually wearing like a high heel. So I did find on Amazon their soda brand, and that's SODA, soda, like a pop or a Coke. They were $30, I think, and they're black and they have some cutouts on them. And if they weren't, do you guys want me to go get them? They're in the bedroom, so I can go get them if I need to. But I did get those. And they came in and they fit really well. They're a little bit tight, but just walking in them will loosen them up a little bit. Just over like the top of your foot. Go get them. All right. Excuse me, please. I will return. Yeah, so I was super excited to get these. Yeah, I know. I don't even know why I asked. I should have just gone and got them. So this is what they look like. I really liked this. I think this is kind of sexy. A little V for your ankle. That ankle that drives all the men crazy. They don't really have much of a heel on them, as you can see. I liked that. So, and then the zipper's on the inside. We've got the cutouts on this side as well. And they're not like, they look kind of like suede, but they're not. I don't know what to call this material. But yeah, so I found those. And like I said, they were about $30. It says they're all man-made material in China. So, yep, I found those. I really liked those. So I'm going to wear those in Memphis with my new blouse, my new sweater, and my new jeans that I got. And I'm going to be styling. Got a big old sweater or a big old scarf to take with me. You guys, I'm so excited I can wear my scarf up there. It's supposed to be in the lows are going to be in the 20s while we're there, of course. And so I was like, you know what? That means I get to take my scarf and I get to wear my big, fluffy scarf. Because, that's the thing about Texas is I'm a scarf girl. And while it might start out cold one day, you could have all 4 seasons also. And here lately we have. All right. Let's go ahead and end the black. There. Yeah, you would think I'd be further along when I can do a section that quickly, but there that is. Right there. So I think I'm about, well, nope, I'm not even halfway down the 3rd row. Thank you guys. Yeah, so those are on Amazon. And like I said, they're soda brand. I don't think they say on here that they're soda, but they're soda brand. And they were about $30. So I thought those would be good. I looked in the stores here. I went to several different stores and I couldn't find any in my size that I liked. Of course, all the ones that I like, they're the only ones left are like a size 6. And I do have a couple of friends that have feet that small, but mine are not. I wear a size 10 women's. So yeah, I needed a considerably chunkier heel. All right, guys, if you have any news, this is your last chance to share it with us. Any news from the tubes, anything that you know that's happening. Now that we have a couple of extra people in here, maybe we'll get some more news. Anything on someone's channel that we need to celebrate. Like I said, I know that we do want to wish Wolfpack congratulations on 3,000 subscribers. Somebody else hit a subscriber milestone this week. Oops. And I cannot remember who it is. I could have bought 2 pairs and glued them back to back. Listen, I am not a farrier. No, that's horseshoes. What's the word? A cobbler. A cobbler. I cannot make shoes. It is not my forte. I just like buying them. And I'm really good at it. Ashley, that's who it is. Ashley hit, Crafts with Crashly hit 400 subscribers this week. I knew there was somebody. And I could not remember. So congratulations both to Wolfpack and to Crafts with Crashly for your subscriber milestones. I'll stop waving my crochet hook around. You guys go out, make someone smile this week. Like I said, check in on your friends, make sure they're okay, check in on your people. Don't assume people are okay. Check in on each other, be kind to each other. I will be out of pocket pretty much for the most of the weekend. So, if you send me a message or anything like that, it'll probably take me some time to get back to you. Especially with the traveling and being in Memphis and everything like that. I will keep you guys updated. I will try to post some pictures and things on Instagram while I'm gone, but I don't know what the Wi-Fi situation is going to be like. So kind of bear with me if I don't post things. You will get a video. You will absolutely get a video when I get back. And I'm probably going to put one up. I have a haul video that I've had sitting on my phone for like a month. So I'm going to try to put that up to go up on Friday morning. So you guys can watch that haul video. Keeping in mind, it was filmed in January. So, again, if you guys have any questions, suggestions on stickers, please don't be shy. Feel free to send those over to me. I do think it'll be a blast. Thank you all so much. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll get there. We'll do the things. We'll represent. We did make the top 10 teams this year for Dallas. I don't know exactly what number we are, but we are in the top 10 of all the walk runs. We were number 5 last year. So we'll see where we even out. I'll let you guys know about that. And if you feel like it, and if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. Remember to ring the cowbell because everyone needs more cowbell in their lives. And check in with each other. Take care of each other. Be kind. Have a great week, you guys. Have a great weekend. And I love you. I will see you soon. And get to crocheting, I guess. That's what I need to tell myself, right? So y'all need to tell me to get to crocheting. Please hit that like button on your way out. And I will talk to you guys next week, if not before then. Bye, guys.